All right. Welcome back, my regular viewers, listeners, and watchers. And of course, if you happen to be here for the very first time, welcome. Before I go any further, my name is Rahul George, India's premier eye hypnosis life healer coach and your personal guide. So today's topic for the pod is something that is so important to all of us, especially as healer coaches, people who are on this journey of making a difference in the lives of others. I say this statement with a lot of intention because it sounds very flashy, or it's something that you might have felt inspired in the moment at some point on your journey as you went from, let's say, working on yourself and you got to that point where you realize that, hey, you know what, I want to be able to help more people. And of course, inspired by the way, coaching is becoming more mainstream more and more each day. Maybe you've had that aspiration or those dreams that, you know what, I can do this like my mentors, like the coaches that I've seen around me, like maybe even my friends who have, maybe they began with me in a course and today they've gone ahead, they've maybe achieved certain milestones in their journey as a coach. One thing I can definitely tell you that a lot of people do not talk about, which is the staying power, meaning the power of actually being able to stick around. Because a lot of times these goals that you might have set, or maybe the milestones that you might have seen other people achieve, these are things that can seem very elusive, or they can seem very attractive to you. And when you actually get into the space of being able to make this a reality, um, your reality can be very different from someone else's. I say this, of course, not from a space of dissuading you from continuing on the journey, but instead just a reminder that something that is so critical, so important, is to be able to build that staying power. I say this also because maybe you wanted to achieve a certain goal or a target. Let's say it was a number of followers that you wanted, or maybe it was a number of subscribers, or maybe even a certain sales figure. And regardless of what that goal may have been that you chosen, one way of looking at it is, let's say you didn't achieve it yet. That is what can definitely keep you in the game. Like, hey, you know what? I'm going to keep doing this because I really want to be able to achieve the goal which I had set. The other way of looking at it is that, let's say you did achieve it. A lot of times that can sort of end up feeling like an empty victory, because it'll very quickly or painfully with time, it'll remind you that the goal that you had set was probably set with a different intention, and that now you have reached that goal. um, the energy that you got to get here is no longer motivating you or driving you to keep going. So I'm bringing all of this up because, of course, in my own journey, I've been, doing this now for closer to 2 decades, and I've seen a lot of ups, I've seen a lot of downs, I've seen a lot of, successes, and lots and lots and lots of failures. So one thing I can definitely tell you is that if you're intending to truly do this from a space of making a difference to more and more and more people out there, then remember that having staying power also is really important. And by that, I mean, whether it is, in terms of resources, your own personal resources, your own physical resources, your emotional resources, and of course, without saying, it goes without a doubt, your financial resources. Sometimes what you lack in financial resources, you can make up in the emotional and the mental resources, the toughness that you have. Because it's like they say, if you stick around long enough, you will succeed. Um, Also goes without saying that in all of this, you're doing it with an intention of making a difference to more and more people. What you're creating is with the intention of helping more and more people. As long as you're able to maintain that, you're able to, maintain that integrity of wanting to make a difference and truly being able to deliver on that, um, sooner or later, you will succeed. So keep this in mind, especially, as a healer coach. As I said, it can seem very seductive. It can look very appealing to you when you see other people succeeding. But just remember that having that ability to stay the course is also equally, if not more important. Um, and in doing so, of course, it's important that you surround yourself with people who are, who have similar aspirations of sticking around and making a difference to more and more people. Uh, I've said this before and I'll say it again. If there's any way in which I can help you, please do reach out and let me know. And one last thing, of course, we do these meetups in our community. A reason also why our community exists is to support you on your journey, whether it is personal growth or wanting to be a healer and coach and make that difference in the lives of others. Either ways, the most important element is having community and a community that you align with. So that's the reason why we have our hypnosis experiences. This is the live community that you can come and be part of. It is a free membership at this point, so come and take advantage of the community, the membership, and see if this is truly aligned to you and that you are truly aligned to this. If you are, you can of course continue to, to be part of our community. We meet on Mondays and Fridays at 6 p.m. Indian Standard Time, and we do this right through the year. So every Monday and Friday, we meet live and we explore the power of our unconscious mind and, of course, the power of eye hypnosis. So, wishing you, of course, all the very best. And having said all of that, remember to live your purpose. God bless. And, of course, I'll see you in the next one. Take care.